security teams think that the GRC teams slow them down, and the GRC teams think that the auditors slow them down. Do you see the friction that exists between these different teams?
Every day. Yeah, compliance really is a function within the organization that works every day to slow down the business. And it's because we're not the primary driver for revenues and for bringing customers to the platform. And I think anytime you're talking to a group of folks whose main driver is we need to increase revenue incrementally by this much, those are our engineers. You have folks within the organization that are true security. And so those folks are talking to engineers and they're saying, hey, we need to make sure that we're implementing access control, make sure that bad actors can't get on the platform. It's a very base level control that we're putting in place. And, engineers, I think at this point are very receptive to those kind of conversations because it's like, yes, we can't run a platform where everybody's just running around like the Wild West. And security engineers will say, we've put this best practice in place, and a compliance person will come around and see like, yeah, it's best practice, but it doesn't quite fit the letter of like what this regulation is saying. And so I think it creates a lot of frustration. And I think it's because security engineers are good at their jobs. And sometimes auditors, compliance folks can make them feel like they're not understanding it when compliance objectives are written a lot of times when you think about like regulatory or industry best practices by true compliance professionals, by lawyers, by policymakers. And that doesn't always jive with the technicality of what engineers are trying to put in place.